Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute.
Alright, check it out guys. Here's my 93 Ford F-250. As you can see, the headlights super yellowed. So today I want to take care of that by replacing them entirely. They've got new bulbs in them already, so I'm not too worried about that. But I don't like the yellow look of them, and they kind of dull the white light that comes out of them. So I'm going to show you how to replace those. Let's get into it. Alright, so there's the ones that are on the truck now versus the new ones. Now this is from a company called Depot. And the reason why I went with those is because these are the brand of lights that I sold when I worked at Napa Auto Parts years ago. And I always had really good success with them. They're what I put on the Highlander. They're what I put on my other vehicles. They do really well. They mimic the OEM very well. And they tend to not yellow very quickly. And to also help with that, what I did was I took some of the Meguiar's headlight spray. And what that does is that helps prevent the plastics from yellowing for at least up to a year. So every year you'll find out that you'll need to spray them again just to help protect it from UV. And it's like $8 a can. Worth it if it actually does what it's supposed to. But I mean, you can see the difference there. That's huge. So on mine, I've got a 7.3 IDI factory turbo. And I've got the intake hose that's in the way, so I need to get that out of the way. I'm hoping that I don't have to take out the batteries, but they might be in the way just enough. We'll see. But if you look down in there, let's see. Yep. So right down here, there's a hole right where that light is. That's where a 10mm socket's going to go. And there's also one down on the inside here. There's a hole down in there where another 10mm socket's going to go, and that's going to remove the corner light and unbolt the plastic here, along with these two Phillips screws here. Once you get those two and the two bolts down there done, the surround's going to come out along with the corner light, and it's going to just leave the headlight there. And then we'll get into that once I get to that point. And then out this comes. There's going to be two lights back there for the marker and the blinker. Twist those counterclockwise, get those out, and then undo, same thing. The turn signal down there, out she comes. And there you go, fully exposed light. Now to get this light out, we're going to have a couple of clips. Pull this weather stripping up out of the way. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a clip right there. There's a clip down in here, and then there's a clip right in there. Right in this little hole. Use your pliers, kneel on those pliers, screwdriver, pop those up, and this whole thing should come out. Let me get to that real quick.
love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this one was a pain in the butt to get to. I couldn't get any pliers down here, screwdriver, couldn't get it up here from behind. So I just ended up taking a 1/2-inch drill bit, drilling a hole here, stick a screwdriver through there and pry it up. Came right off, super easy. So I figure I'm probably gonna do the same thing on the other side. This isn't really important as far as structure goes, and putting a small hole in it's really not gonna be that big of a deal. And yeah, there we go. So now we can pull this headlight out. And with that one out, let's just reverse the process. I'm going to take the bulb out of the old one, just because it is a higher end bulb, brighter white, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to put it in the new headlight. The new headlight did come with some, but again, I like these ones more, so might as well. And then you always have spare headlights if you need them. Just like that. Now let's reverse the process. Stick this up. Like that. Alright, so you're going to want to make sure that you take your alignment rod, stick it up, and put it through the hole that it initially came through. That way you can actually adjust the headlight up and down a little bit later as you see fit. And then you also have the screws to adjust it side to side. Right there. So before you put it on, make sure you align them. Thing's good. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, now that we got the new one in, let's reverse this process. Installing the trim piece. And one of the things I did was, before putting this on, was I matched the adjustment points to the old one. That way it gives me a rough idea of where the adjustment should be. And then once we get it all put together, we can fine tune it. Alright, so after pinching my hand and pliers probably, I don't know, 10 times, and then losing 4 or 5 sockets, 10mm of course, she's done. Look at that. Golly, that looks much better. So if you guys want to do this, it's an easy task, just time consuming. But it gets rid of these old yellow headlights. And I don't know if you can see in there, but I actually had a piece that was broken inside anyway, so it was good to replace them. I could have polished them up, and I've done it in the past, but with pieces inside broken, I figured it was time to just get some new ones. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you on the next one.